Hello again. I know it's been a little bit since the last stream, and I thought I would do kind of a shorter one tonight overall compared to the last. So, last time I did the first three episodes of season one of Fears to Fathom, and my plan was to do the last two of that first season. But really, tonight, I think I only really have the time and energy for one. So tonight we're going to focus on Ironbark Lookout. It may be one day next week when I, just for the sake of completion, go through and do, I believe it's Woodbury Getaway. Um, I'll finish up everything then, but tonight, Ironbark Lookout. So, namely, it's just because today's been kind of a long day. Spent a good amount of time cleaning and doing some other tasks, and I just felt like finishing out the day, um, relaxing and playing something that may be scary, may not be scary. We'll see. So, when I played the previous three last week, um, I'd only played let's see, only played one of those outright, I believe. And, you know, I enjoyed going through them. I already knew about the Fears to Fathom stuff and do like these games. The ones I'm doing tonight, the one I'm doing tonight, haven't covered. The Woodbury Getaway I have covered before, so or have played through before. So when I get to that one, I remember bits and pieces. It is what it is. So, one thing I did realize though when I recorded the others last week was that apparently my mic wasn't set up properly to pick up sounds because those of you that are familiar with these games, and if you've watched my previous video, there are parts toward the end of the game that record you. Like if you make noise, you fail beyond, if you're like too loud beyond a certain threshold, right? And I realized going back that my mic wasn't picking anything up. So, short version, I think I went and fixed it, and I hope I did. We'll test it out and see today. Um, I went through and did that. I also fixed my overlay issues where I kept doing the hotkeys and screwing up stuff. So hopefully that shouldn't be an issue tonight. So yeah, here's hoping that this is a little bit smoother and the like. So if I've got any viewers right now, I thank you for joining. Thanks for popping in. I did also want to throw out too that, and I haven't really done so that much in the previous videos. Everything that I do so far on Twitch, I will put on my YouTube channel. I'm contemplating creating another YouTube just for VODs, but for right now, I'm just putting them on my current YouTube channel. So, if any of you come across me on here or already follow me and you want to keep up with me on YouTube and the like, my name on Twitch is the same as it is on YouTube. So you can easily find me there. Um, Typically on YouTube, though, I do more like walkthroughs without commentary of games. I do retrospectives on games and movies. Those are kind of slow because they take a lot of work on top of, when I'm working my full time job. So, anyway, I'm looking at hopefully expanding and the like. So, anyway, if you're watching currently or you watch on YouTube later, thank you for doing so. I appreciate any support or just having you here and joining me on this. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump in, shall we? So tonight, Ironbark Lookout. Let's go ahead and pull this one up. Okay. So Ironbark Lookout, I do know, is considered one of the best, if not one of the more well, it's considered one of the best and one of the more well-known and popular Fears to Fathom games from season one. Without giving too much spoiler information away, I believe the newest Fears to Fathom, Scratch Creek, has connections to this one, I believe. So there's that, but this one I know is popular. So I'm looking forward to going through this with you all. Like I said, if you've popped in a little bit late, a shorter stream, but hey, stream nonetheless. So let's go ahead and hop into this and have a good time. All right. So Ironbark Lookout. All tracks copyright free. Okay. So adjust the slider. All right. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just leave that. I think that's good. Okay, so we have a hiking game basically. Um, One thing that I can share about myself is that I am not a big fan of nature and never really have been. Like, I like to go for walks outside, and then like, except and for those currently in North Carolina and probably throughout much of the southern United States, not in heat. I'm not a big fan of heat. I prefer colder weather, just on the down low for me. But I've never been much of an outside person. I've been camping before a number of times. I was in the Boy Scouts. I don't really have positive memories of all that stuff. I may talk about that a little bit as we go, but not really big on the outside. So we're going to see, I guess, how they make this creepy. Oh, let me get back. Let me check and make sure that all of our stuff's set up. Let's see. Okay. I like to set VSync. I'm not a big fan of screen tearing, so you're always going to see me go and set that on there. All right, so guess I'll continue doing voices and the like then, like I did before. Hopefully, if you've watched my previous video, you guys enjoyed them. If you didn't, well, suck it. You're going to get used to it. All right, let's do it. Fears to Fathom, Episode 4, Ironbark Lookout, May 12th. Normal voice for this. Hey, I noticed you were requesting story submissions while I was watching a YouTuber play Fears to Fathom Carson House. Carson House, that one was not bad. I didn't mind that one. The Home Alone was a little bit weak just because it was the first game, but the other two, not bad. What I'm about to recount happened when I was 24 or so at the time. It feels kind of weird telling anyone about this because of the bizarre and absurd nature of the whole thing. But I feel like doing so might help me process my memories of it. Yeah, let me turn it down just a little bit. It's a little bit loud in my headphones. I knew that sharing this story anywhere else would be a dumb idea because people would say that I was lying. As I'm writing this was the scariest experience of my life. Let's see if it's the scariest experience of my life. It could be. Horror games, I react more than I do horror movies. Horror movies don't scare me. I'm Jack Nelson. Had a small job as a park ranger in a state park. I was a fire lookout stationed in one of the largest forests in the Pacific Northwest. Miles and miles of dense forest managed by the Forestry Service. I had a salary that allowed me to make ends meet, but I couldn't afford to treat myself to restaurants, nice clothes, etc. My biggest accomplishment so far was being able to buy an RV for myself with a lot of financial help from my dad. That RV was the only sense of home I had at the time. Okay, not too bad. This one time, I was transferred from one outpost to another because of some official circumstances. That's a little vague. It was a minor inconvenience to me, though, since I lived out of my RV and liked traveling. I said a few goodbyes and I was off to the new location. All right. It was about a 2-hour drive. That's one thing for me too. I don't like long drives. I will ride in a car, but if you want me to drive for a long time, I'm not a big fan of it. Never really have been. I've driven a number of long trips in my life, but I'm not a fan of that. All right. Ah. Yay, more driving, but this time we're driving. I want to turn the radio off. Okay. This time we're driving an RV. Great. Never driven an RV. Don't care to. Not really a big fan of big vehicles and the like. Oh, good. Great. So yeah, like before, I'm a safe driver. I'm not doing this sort of thing. Let's look at Mitch first. Excuse me. All right. I don't know what voice I should give this guy. Let's give him a walking voice, shall we? That was one voice I didn't do last time. And by the way, after I went back and I heard some of my impressions, some can use a little bit of work. That's something I always used to do, and when I was younger and used to enjoy doing. So trust me, I took that as a learning experience. There's a few that I need to work on. That's what happens, especially when you're out of practice. So my walking might not be that great, but hey, it's something I can learn from. All right. Congratulations on the transfer. Feeling ready for the change? Just reaching to you to tell you that you've been assigned Tower 11. Welcome on board. This is Mitch, by the way, from IRONBARK. Thank you. Heard a lot about you from Josh. Very excited to meet you soon. Just got my idea today. Your shift starts on 12th. The 12th, I'm guessing. Again, people that text in these games are not the best. Sounds good. I'll be there. Anything I need to know? I have your papers. Just bring your ID. Josh told me the job is not news to you, so can I just ask you one question? Sure. Why did you pick this job initially? Not sure how to answer that. I just enjoy the thrill. Or the lack of it, I guess. I'm sorry. I just asked this question to everyone joining this line of work. People join looking for a getaway to discover who they are, only to leave without notice. Guess they're better off in a cubicle. Walken likes to whisper. Shut up. To be honest with you, I joined Iron Horse last year not knowing what to expect. But the solitary life has grown on me. For me, I can't do city life. This is where I belong, and I'm sure I'd adapt just fine to IRONBARK. Good. I hope you fare better than the last lady. Where can I park my van? So you're arriving on a Friday. Just park your truck around back on the gravel park by gate D. Got it. And from there, you'll be on foot. Take the Gold Creek Trail. From there, it'll take you a couple of hours till you reach your tower. Hours for the tower. Okay, got it, thanks. You'll probably see Billy at the gate. Just show him your ID. Alright, enough of Mitch. Let's go to Kayla. Okay, yeah, let's just give Kayla her typical, not female voice, but as female as I can pull off. This new regional manager is such a jerk. Honestly, sometimes I wish I had a job like you. Waking up with nature, away from people, and just getting paid to watch the wind go by. Wish my job was really that easy, Kay. I'm honestly done with this job. Pretty sure joining you next season. Hee hee. Like I said, you're always welcome here. Let me know if you need me to talk to Josh. It's definitely the time for a change. Speaking of change, random image of my fire department tag with my face and my name. Alright, cool. IRONBARK. Why is this doing that? Okay. They're staffing me to IRONBARK next month. The one after Roseburg? Yeah, I heard they got bigger staff cabins and less campers. Call me. With Dad, I'll call you back. How is it looking? Still on my way. Van decided to pull a flat tire on me today out of all days. Isn't it late? If I don't starve to death before arriving, I'll be fine. Did you pass Roseburg yet? No, why? Sorry, I know I take a long time. I take a long time reading text and everything. Like, let's be honest, driving, I'm going to be looking at text probably while I'm driving, unless it's like a really long thing. Oh well. I lived a very solitary life. Same. Before I got married, same. It helps quiet my mind, keep the memories at bay. Nothing wrong with a little bit of solitude, man. I think a lot of people in the world we live in today can't handle solitary life, and me, I enjoy it. I like being left alone. I like spending time with my wife and my family on occasion. You know, not much else. I've always loved, I missed that, oops. Just being surrounded by nature gave me happiness. Sorry, oopsie. I felt like I was at home in the woods. Just you, bruh, not me. And Kayla's got to text me again. You know what? I'm sure we've got a destination that I've got to get to, and I know I'm all over the road. I'm going to wait until I get there before I try to answer any text. Sorry. So, gas station. I saw the diner Kayla was talking about. I'm guessing that's what she said in her messages, maybe? Okay. Cool deal. I'm not going to be a douche like a lot of people that drive RVs and the like can be. I'll try not to hit stuff. Where they'll take up like a huge, inordinate amount of space. I'm just going to kind of sit off here to the side. I'm probably still being a little bit douchey, but oh well. All right. Let's walk around and look in our RV now that I'm free to do so, and I'll look at the text messages in a second. All right, so I got a sink, super powerful. Remember what I said in my last video? If you guys need proofreader, presidential cliffhanger awaits Florida recount. Oh yeah, that sounds like the Florida. That sounds like the, wasn't it that the George Bush Al Gore run? I think it was. Shows how old I am. Right around when 9/11 occurred. So yeah, I'm not obviously not a young boy. I'm an old man. All right. Okay, not a bad RV. Do I really need my bag? No. Okay. I guess I'll just sit to the side. Let's check text. Okay. Let's see what she said. Okay, last thing she said, then Jack says, no, why? I remember there's this diner while passing Roseburg. They have the best burgers in town. You have to try them out. I could really use a good meal before the staffing starts. Thanks, Kay. Smiley face. They sound disgusting. All right. The weird thing is I don't like nature, but the look of like the Pacific Northwest with all the trees and everything, you know, like Washington, Oregon, stuff like that, always looks really great to me. And I always think in my mind, man, I wouldn't mind living there, but at the same time, no thanks. No thanks. Okay, I'm not going to say anything about the fact it doesn't really look like he's eating, but the sound effects. Who sounds like this when they eat? This guy sounds like a mukbanger. Mukbanger. Look, like, let me say this, just a small tangent. Mukbangers, whatever they are, disgust me. I can't stand watching people eat, and I have yet to understand why we as a society really love watching people eat and watching them be as nasty and sloppy as possible. Like, I was having a talk with my wife about this last night and have said stuff before to her numerous times, and it's like, I just don't get it. Whatever. All right, let's talk to Sloppy Joe here. Oh, and then he gets weirdly quiet. How's that burger? This little piece of heaven, this place is pretty much my weekend spot. You new around here? I'm a new staffer at Ironbark State Park. You must have heard the news then. What news? Well, a few weeks ago, 3 kids went missing in the park. It's been all over the news. What happened to them? No one knows. The official report says they got lost, but a lot of people around here think something else happened. Could they be the meat and the burgers? Could you be eating a teen burger with cheese or something? Bad joke, but I mean, come on, man. Like Soylent Green or something? It's people! Something else? There's a rumor going around that a creature got them. Yeah, I highly doubt it's a creature. These games, so far, don't have anything supernatural to them. A creature? Yeah, you know, like Bigfoot or a goat man. A goat man. People say there's something like that living in that forest. Do you believe it? A lot of hikers and campers go missing in that forest. Some of them come back with stories you would not believe. Sinister music. Some of them never come back. Then he goes back to happily eating his burger. Okay, I didn't get to ask him this. Where are you headed? I'm from Roseburg. This place is pretty much my weekend spot. Okay, I don't need to do all that again. What about yourself? Just passing through. Have a safe journey. Okay. So this guy's making that burger sound simultaneously really, really awesome, but also really disgusting. Which means I want it. I don't know about the rest of you. Like, I love burgers. Always have. But I definitely have to be in the mood for them. I love how squinted his eyes are. Please leave me alone! Okay. Another dead-eyed waitress. Welcome to Twin River Diner. How are you doing today? Good. How about you? Feel free to take any seat you like, and I'll be right with you. All right, thank you. Time to bug the other customers. Can I stop that? Turn that off? I changed it, and I'm probably upsetting people. An ice cream machine. Let me guess. It doesn't work. Well, we're not at a McDonald's. It might work, but I can't do anything with it. Okay, let's see what they've got here. Cheeseburger, grilled cheese sandwich, meatball sub, fries, chicken nuggets, onion rings. And look at those prices. Oh my God, look at those prices. Right now, I can tell you, I just ate earlier, but it was like, if I had to go with something, I definitely would go most likely with a burger. And probably onion rings. Maybe a side of chicken nuggets because I'm a fatty. Drinks, soda, coffee, frappuccino. What is a strawberry sulsh? A sulsh. Strawberry slush, I'm guessing. I'd probably go with a soda. Can I talk to this dude? You look a little lost. I'm just tired. This place has some great coffee if you're in the mood for one. As you can see, I usually go for vanilla latte. I couldn't tell, but okay, thanks, guy. So where are you headed? I'm not going to be a jerk to this guy, even though he is a bit questionable. Starting my new job at a nearby state park. Ah, that's great. I didn't know these jobs still existed. Lower the volume a little bit for me. Okay. What do you do? I work in finance. I'm a financial analyst for a big firm downtown. Maybe it's just me, but I'm getting somewhat like Patrick Bateman vibes. American Psycho. Like if they threw something in here where this guy was like, we've got to return some videotapes. I wouldn't be surprised. That sounds interesting. Not really, but okay. Yeah, it's challenging, but I enjoy it. It keeps me busy, that's for sure. That's impressive. Yeah, I guess so. I can be a bit of... I can be a bit of a roller coaster? Okay. I can be a bit of a roller coaster sometimes, but I don't hate what I do. Nice talking to you. Excuse me. Can't talk to this guy. Long day of driving, huh? Where are you headed? I'm heading up north to make a delivery. What about you? I'm a staffer at IRONBARK State Park. So is it true? Whatever they say happened to those kids the other day. I would sort of troll this guy a little bit and like kind of go along with him, but I'm gonna do how I would react probably in my actual life. What? I need to go. Okay. That's probably the... Is that the meatball sub? Look at all those dips, dude. I like meatball subs. I'm just not... now that I'm like older and my tum-tum gets upset by little stuff, I don't eat stuff like that as heavily anymore. But it still looks really good and it's huge. How's the food? He just stared at me. You will talk to me. Do you mind if I join you? He just stared at me. One more time. Pretty long day at work, huh? He just stared at me. Nice talking to you. All right. So they got pictures of coffee. So, can I just now realized. Wait a minute. Shovel. A bag. What is a bag and what is this? Looks like it's got weird symbols on it. Okay. I'm gonna go sit here then. Not sus at all. As the kids say. Good evening, I'm Barbara. Are you ready to order? Yes, I am. Yes? So what can I get for you today? Okay. Real talk. I love French fries, but they have to be a certain kind of French fries. I'm not really big on the steak fries, you know, the thicker ones. Because a lot of times they're never like cooked that well. I like stuff like McDonald's fries, ones like that that are like really really thin, terrible for you. The way I'm not a big fan of how they do them. I believe at Wendy's where they've got like the potato peel on them or whatever. I'm typically more of like a seasoned fry person, like curly fries and the like. I love stuff like that. I actually, as I've gotten older, I like onion rings a lot more. They give you chicken nuggets with a meatball sub. That's a strange combo. I'll just go classic. Cheeseburger with fries. Aha, our burger is the best in the West. Would you like anything to drink? I'll just do a large Coke. I'm basic. Perfect. Anything else? That'll be all. Thank you. Great. I'll bring the food out as soon as it's done. Just let me know if you need anything else. So I'm going to be more respectful because I'm a good old Southern boy. Sounds good. Appreciate it. Huh. I've always had this habit of peeing before eating. Well, you know, it's better than peeing while eating. Am I right? All right. Funny thing is looking around in this diner and everything, it gives me a Twin Peaks vibe. Like, I think they kind of missed out by not making the characters in this really, really weird. I really had to pee. So, I am noticing in the Fears to Fathom games and some other, like, indie horror games I've seen a lot, when it comes to their realism, you guys really like to have people go to the bathroom. I mean, it's immersion, I guess. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Oh, right in the hole. Ha! Yep. And their pee is always, like, so weirdly dark. Like, these people are very dehydrated. Is it flush? That weirdly doesn't sound like a flush. That sounds more like it's, like I'm outside a waterfall or something. That's strange. Might need to get your pipes checked. Gotta wash my hands, because I totally do that every time I go to the bathroom. Right? You guys do that? You better. Sick freaks. Alright. So I've pee-peed. My bladder's empty, ready for that Coke, and my tummy's ready for that burger and fries. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I got really excited. Thank you, ma'am. Huge swig. Alright. Start with some of the fries. Consume. I figured it'd be a while before I had a meal like this again. So I ate those fries without any of the dip. Strange. Let's do that burger then. Ooh, and it's a double. Oh, yeah. Sesame seeds. Yeah, probably sharing a little bit of, like, personal information. I can't eat anything with sesame seeds anymore. I know, like, old man disease. Not that it really matters. I tell anybody if they ask me. If you don't know what diverticulitis is, look it up sometime. I had to go to the hospital for it a few years back because I didn't know I had it. And suffice to say, wasn't doing too hot. So, you know. And long story short, I can't eat a lot of things like that I used to be able to eat. I've had to cut out a few things. The main thing I miss is corn. I miss corn a lot. It is what it is. Okay, creepy guy had to go to the bathroom. Alright. What? I'm done! Bring me the check. Did you enjoy the food? Yeah, it was great. I was a complete psychopath and didn't use any of the dips, but it was great. Would you like to have anything else, or should I get the check? Check, please. Okay, I'll be right back. Thanks. Thanks. Alright, bring me what I need. Bring me my check. Here's the check. Your total is $6. The thing I hate, the thing I've hated most about playing these indie games so far is when there's been anything listed that you buy at a store, you buy at a restaurant, whatever, and I see the prices. I miss the good old days, man. Back when you could actually afford stuff. Like, I'm going to be a nice guy here and pay her $6 and a 50% tip because I know this waitress probably works her tail off in this quiet diner. And I can afford to do it. I can afford to do it. $6 and a 50% tip. I mean, $9. You're going to pay, if you get a burger and fries at like a diner now, you're going to pay probably, unless you're lucky, like $14, $15. Just without tip. Thanks for the generous tip. Yeah, I can afford it 20 years ago. Creepy dude got up and left, huh? Took his shovel and everything. Do you do anything weird in the bathroom? I don't know why I'm going in here and looking, but I'm looking. Any weird stuff? No? Okay. Well, best be hitting the old dusty trail. Do, 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 do. That music is horrible. Like, I like old-timey music. It's just, it's strange. Kind of grating on the ears. Alright, so let's get to camping. I guess. Oh, Kayla had sent me messages and I never did reply. I'm a terrible boyfriend? Friend? So did you end up going? How was it? I'm here, still eating. This is so good. Again, complete nut job that won't eat sauce with fries. Told you, hee hee. This food reminds me. You should send me that casserole recipe you were talking about. I might get a chance to immerse myself in the art of cuisine in the new Lookout. Wow, yes. I'm on my way home. Send you in a bit? Sure. Any of you watching, if you are, can you tell that I like voice work and acting and just being a big doofus? Ask my students when I do Shakespeare. I can make sometimes a complete fool of myself, and some of them seem to like it. Some of them probably judge me behind my back. That's okay. They're just mad they're not as awesome as I am. I get it. Not everyone can do this. Yeah, this... Good lord, look at the grass out here in front of these houses. 8:02 p.m. Alright, again, I don't really mind the music, and I know it says it's copyright free, but so I can hear myself think. Alright, so woods at night being kind of weird. I want to include the location of this park, but I don't want anyone seeking out the utter horrors I've seen in these woods. Oh, good. Not sinister at all. Okay, so I guess I turn. Whoop. I guess I go here. Whoa! Alright. Let's get out of this sucker before I, like, slam into something. I'm guessing I'll need my bag, so I guess I'll go ahead. So, a duffel bag for this. I don't know, man. Not really big with nature, but this whole idea, I'm guessing being like in a lookout tower by myself sounds really great, but I could see where this would be... It'd be creepy. It'd be creepy. Do not block gate. Okay. Oh, wait. Britney Spears. Hugh Jassman. Sunita Williams. Okay, the first two puns. Okay. Alright. Please stay on the trail. Switchback shortcutting destroys the vegetation. Please don't litter, please. Pack out all trash. You don't burn. Don't bury trash. Animals will dig it up. Okay. But those names. I mean, I guess I go here. Okay. Really, guy? Really? That didn't get me too bad, but got me enough. Now that I've been playing these, I'm kind of expecting this sort of thing, I guess. Alright. I really don't know what kind of voice to give this guy. I don't know. I know we're in the Pacific Northwest and everything, but it's like everybody I see like this, maybe it's the fact he's holding a shotgun and wearing a hat like this. I kind of want to make them sound like a redneck. So maybe I guess I'll go that route for now. Holy moly! You scared me. I thought you were one of them. I'm almost making him sound like Goofy. I just now realized. Yuck. Anyway. You scared me. May Lord have mercy. Anyways, can I see your permit, please? You're Billy, right? I'm the new transferred lookout. Is that correct? Wait a minute. Who was that? Who's that walking around out? Okay. Definitely being stalked. Awesome. Is that correct? I didn't know we were hiring this season. Hang on. Let me check on that. Yeah, you do that, weirdo. And, you not need to talk about whoever's out there looking in on your window. The weird peeping Tom walking around. Okay, pal. You're good to go. You're staffed at Fire Tower 11. I apologize for the confusion. I was under the impression that the tower would be left unstaffed for the season, but here are your keys. Take keys. Let me open the trail gate for you. Yeah, okay, weirdie. Still a little bit unnerved about whoever that was out there in the woods. It's probably the dude from the diner. Since you're arriving this late, you might also need this flashlight for the long hike to your lookout. Thank you, Billy. You be careful. Take this. Take flashlight. Flashlight. Sorry. Welcome to Ironbark, pal. Now, for your purposes, when you get to your tower, be sure to make your first weather report from your system, just so we know you clocked in safely. I gotta do work. If need be, you can reach out to Tower 12 during your staffing. Nice enough guy. He'll be your closest contact in case of any emergency. Thank you, Billy. Okay. Hey. Just a piece of advice. Don't travel any further than half a mile or so north of your tower. Why? Dangerous woods that way, pal. Bobcats and bears. Nasty business. You got it. Thought he was trying to scare me, but he looked dead serious. Okay. Don't want to know what he's doing behind closed doors, but I guess he doesn't want me in there. Alright, so, let's walk in these creepy, staticky woods. Foot trail, no bikes, only horses. Stay on the trail. Thank God I'm not a bike. But am I a horse? Nay. Guys, it's been a long day. Forgive me for my really stupid jokes. 11:32 p.m. Oh, great. It was a long hike and it was starting to get cold now. Tower 11. Awesome. Soothing, moving water. I do really like the looks of these games with like the weird static-y imagery. Like everything's through a VHS camera, but at the same time, having it in front of me in like a large enough screen is a bit distracting. It's so pixelated. Almost hurts my eyes a little bit. Not too bad. Living in a fire tower is not a glamorous job. Really? Imagine being out here alone for weeks at a time. It's not for everyone. But I've always had a fondness for the outdoors. Listen, man. As an educator, after being around 10% nice enough, lovable kids and 90% obnoxious teenagers, I could stand to be on my own for weeks at a time. I can understand it. Oh, good. Matches. Oh, another flashlight. Binoculars. Bear spray. Oh, goody. I know what that is. I can't think of what it's called. I know it like tracks wind pressure. I believe it's like wind pressure, wind speed. I cannot think of what it's called. Is it a barometer? Is it a barometer? I might be stupid. I can't remember. I don't know if I'll need any of that, but oh boy, a turlet. Oh god, I hope it's been emptied. Generator? Well, that generator was turned on more easily than any generator I've ever had to turn on in my life, but okay. I ascended the stairs to the top of the tower. Look at that view. Like if it weren't, you know, a pixelated game, that would be a beautiful view. Look at that. Once you're on top of the tower, your job is to look for fires or anything out of the ordinary. Okay. Cabin was filled with the aroma of wood, giving me a sense of comfort. I was finally in my new home for the next few months. Kobe. Oh. Light switch? Ah, yeah, there we go. I don't need the flashlight right now, so Kobe. Alright. Now I know what's his face. Was it Billy said I needed to do like a weather report? Okay. All lookouts must follow these rules while occupying this tower. Lights out after 12 p.m. 12 p.m. Okay. Supply drops are handed out every Sunday. Absolutely no guests in the lookout. Password is IRONBARK, so it'd be Tower 11, I think. IRONBARK 11? Yeah. Refuel the generator routinely. Update the reporting software routinely. No video games in the system. Eat my butt, hombre. If I'm going to be doing something like this, I would be playing games. I don't care what you say. Remember to call your sister station before you sleep. Okay. Alright, so IRONBARK 11. Can I log on? Oh, good lord. Oh. Yeah, we're doing like old school computer stuff here, man. I know you can't see it on the screen. Starting Rainbow 98. Haha. So, IRONBARK 11. Yeah. Alright. Hello there, it's Smiley, your trusty virtual assistant, here to help you make the most of your computer today. Shut up, Smiley. Back in the day with the old Windows stuff, kids today wouldn't know, but that little old paperclip dude who would like look at you and he'd be like blinking, like click me. Yeah, that was the bane of my existence. Employee training.
Welcome to IRONBARK State Park. If you're watching this video, then let me be the first to say, congratulations! You have been commissioned by the IRONBARK Fire Department to protect one of the most prestigious parks in the state of Washington.
Yeah, I know some of you are probably surprised to
learn. We've been known as one of the safest parks in America. You know who Jacksepticeye is? Yep. We hope you can keep it that way for many years to come. This training video will ensure that you work to the best of your abilities. You've been selected as one of our fire lookout observers. This is a truly rewarding job which requires many hours of hard work.
Hard work.
You will be working in our state-of-the-art lookout towers. And the following is a list of responsibilities you will have. Keep watch for fire. Fire isn't going to be noticeable all of the time, so also keep watch for smoke. Make sure to know what color the smoke is. It may be crucial information. Fires are best stopped before they spread
I'm gonna
out of
drink
hand.
and drive. Okay.
Keep records of daily temperature.
Okay.
When the temperature rises, it is best that we have those recorded. The science nerds at the Panoramic Preservation Society require us to note all changes in temperature.
Dude looks like he was made out of
We think
feces.
it's best not to get into a lawsuit.
It's a turd man.
Keep records of daily wind speed.
Okay.
Wind is a big factor when it comes to fire.
Big.
Use the anemometer to
Anemometer.
scientifically
Okay, yeah,
gather
I'm
the
done.
data.
Not a barometer.
After
Barometer
the data,
has to do
input
with
it into our
barometric
state-of-the-art
pressure.
service reporting form. This is a highly complicated form.
I'm an English
often
teacher,
used by
okay?
NASA employees. So don't be too ashamed if you can't figure it out at first. You have the privilege of using such a form. Keep campers out of unregistered campgrounds. The campers might start a campfire which could lead to a wildfire.
Those
They will
campers.
not always listen to authority, so take precaution when escorting them. Make sure to note whether the person is a threat. If you're worried about your safety, do not hesitate to dial 911.
911.
Keep maintenance of the park. Make sure the
It's not
park
how
is
you
kept
spell
clean.
maintenance.
We have a status to uphold.
But it's okay.
Now that you know most of the duties that a fire lookout has, you're ready to start.
Mostly.
We hope that you have a great season out there on the tower. Try not to damage any of the equipment. And remember, if you see smoke, don't joke. Call the authorities and notify them of the predicament immediately.
This stuff was almost as bad as some of the Walmart trainings I had to take back in the day. The brief time I worked at Walmart. Okay. Hold on, guys. Oh. Sorry. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. My bad. All right. Love getting those bots in Twitch that make you feel like you're popular. They're great. Flash drive media. Let's look at this. Okay.
And we are back. So how do you feel about being a plant? Do you moisturize?
What?
Fascinating. What do you do for a living? Uh-huh. Yeah?
That's fascinating.
How does that work?
All right.
Wow. Everyone's been wondering, how's the marriage with the wife?
How's the marriage with the wife?
Sir, there's no need for that language.
Okay.
Sir, calm down. What did you just say? Nobody talks to me like that on my show. What the f did you just say?
All right.
Get over here, you piece of shit.
Okay. That was... Excuse me, that was different. Ron Ross.
Hi, everyone.
Bob Ross.
I'm Ron Ross, and I'm here to paint with you. Today, I got some cool paint.
I know they're making this like really creepy and everything. I used to love to watch Bob Ross as a testicular cream. I used to love to watch him as a kid.
Anyways,
I was always big. I've always been big into artwork. Not really painting, but I'd love to watch him paint.
Brushes. Oops.
Very
That's
gifted.
the wrong
Very
brush.
gifted man.
That's my needle. I'll save that for later. Ah, there it is. The basting brush. This brush is really great for painting in those details.
Wow, 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 wow,
Put a little
wow.
tree here. This is where I buried the bodies. You know what would look good here? A nice, happy cabin right there. Reminds me of when I had an affair with my wife, with a squirrel. Enough about me. Let's
An affair with a squirrel. Sounds like a lot of those weird modern fantasy fanfic stuff that people will read now.
We'll be right back.
I slept with a squirrel! Okay. Moving on. Weird. Cats! I like cats. I have cats. I love them and hate them. I like the music. Black cat! I got a black cat! What in God's name is this stuff? Kitty. I think it's a banger, though. I would listen to this on my phone. Listen to it at work, you know, during my planning periods and like the kids not in my classroom. I'd be like, you know, rocking out to that. Not really. Alright. That was interesting. Service reporting. I'm guessing that has to do with work. What's this? Ooh! I got a video game on my computer. Ooh! Breaking the law. Breaking the law. Oh, Lord. Ah! Okay. Well, I'm not doing so hot. Oh, no. Brian. If they're dyslexic zombies. Ah! Okay. Let me try one more time. Jeez. Ah, jeez. Jeez Louise. Okay. Not doing so. Group them together. And of course, I feel like I get stuck on a corner. Oh, Lord. I mean, I don't want to keep playing this, but I'll play it until I die. Which is probably going to be soon because I'm backed into a corner again. But I love how the music is essentially circus music. It's basically like what they do for Killer Clowns in Outer Space. That I love how I'm like I'm better at aiming in this than I am in Resident Evil. And I suck in this. I definitely suck. I'm guessing you get a better score for headshots. So these are Return of the Living Dead zombies because they scream out brains. For like you little kiddies and everything out there that think all the stuff with zombies is always them screaming brains. It's like, nah, no, that got popular with that series of movies where zombies could talk. And they legit only ate brains. Other zombies eat like flesh. Yes, I am a horror nerd. Did? Okay. I'm getting kind of bored with this now. Definitely getting kind of bored. Definitely getting kind of bored. Ah. I'm not doing so hot. Good luck and aim for the head. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying, bro. Oh no. What? I'm weirdly doing okay, but I kind of want to stop. I'm kind of done. I'm kind of done doing this. What? Okay, can I do this? Okay, so that did not blow up. That was lame. Why is that even there? Brains. Brian! Okay, like, for real. Okay. Well, okay, I didn't mean to, like, do that. Radio equipment was sitting on a wooden table. Static. Okay. Let me look at the reporting thing. Okay, yeah. Service reporting. So I have to do temperature. Temperature went... Okay, I didn't even get to look at it. Static.
New guy. Haven't gotten your name yet. What is it again?
Okay, Yep, got voice acting here. Okay. I'm Jack.
I saw your light turn on. I gotta say, it's refreshing to see Tower 11 alive again.
Who's this?
Connor, Fire Tower 12.
You were watching?
Isn't that the job? I've had to cover your area until you arrived. Anyways, what brings you to this towering paradise of ours?
Connor is my type, being all sarcastic. Just looking for a change. I'm a transfer from Iron Horse.
An experienced comrade. I can see why Mitch picked you.
I'm really tired.
You got a fire going?
No.
Get her lit. The temperature's about to plummet. You don't want to sit through the storm shivering.
Got it, thanks. Well, you know what? I'll look at that in a minute. Oh, good. So, fire... Okay, there's the furnace. I've got gasoline, bear spray. So a lot of the same stuff I had up there, but I don't have wood. Okay. Or was there wood in there? Kind of figured. Wait. There was no firewood.
Did you light it up yet?
Did you light it up yet?
Wood stove should be around the entrance. Get her lit.
I guess I have to talk to him. There's no firewood. I've already figured that out, but it's not going to let me go look.
There must be plenty in the shack. That's all Marley did.
Marley?
The staffer who was in the lookout before you. She was one gritty woman.
I know what that means.
Anyways, you better get that fire going. You don't want to sit through the storm.
Okay.
Gasoline must be in your cabin, but if not, you can always grab your supplies from the storage shack.
Sweet. Can I go now? Yeah. Wrong key. Okay. Will it let me go down now? Yeah, really, really ominous. Again, what I said last stream about these games where they're really good at taking things that would seem on the surface mundane and just making them unnerving. So he said this... Okay, I see it. Alright. Firewood. The firewood. Wood of the fire. The wood fire for the stove. Not a really bad Kronk impression. The poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison. I don't have the throat for that today. I don't have the voice for it. Alright, shut the door. There's that. Gas. Okay. Cool. Let me throw gasoline all on the floor and on top of the stove because whatever, Kobe. All right. Match. Okay. Open.
Ah, I see it.
There it goes.
I see the smoke.
Cool.
Nice to see Tower 11 alive again.
I bet.
Did you report for the night yet?
No. All right, let me... I mean... Okay, that's better. Close it. What do you want?
Did you report for the night yet?
No, let me get to it.
Better get to it then. Here at Ironbark, you are required to report every night before signing off.
Required.
You don't want to disappoint Mitch on your first night.
I might. I am a disappointment. Just ask my father. Okay, so wait a minute. What was I had to look at? All right, no hikers assisted. Temperature, wind speed, and knots. Okay, I think I got that. Okay, well, okay. Let me pull it up. Leave it up. Okay, so the temperature is what? Fahrenheit looks like it says 40. Okay, so 40 Fahrenheit. Let's go outside. Have to go outside to catch wind, right? All right, so 40 and 20 knots. 40 Fahrenheit, 20 knots. And I didn't look at the sky. I mean, it looks kind of cloudy, but not like really cloudy. Okay. So it was 40. Then it was 20. I mean, cloud. Maybe clear? 0. Reported by, my name is Jack Nelson, right? Is that it? So, of course. Okay, maybe the cloud. Wind? $20 knots for... There's no... Oh my god. Okay, wait a minute. It says... Isn't that right? Oh... 44.6. My bad. Oops. I was just going off of the... Well, okay, let's try the clear now. Awesome. Cool.
You copy, new guy?
Tower 11 copy.
I think I'm going to sign off for the day. Tower 12, signing off. You have a good night, new guy.
Okay.
Don't let the bedbugs bite.
Good night, over and out. I'm not dignifying that with like a cutesy response. Okay. Everything's dark. I guess I go to bed. Yes. $3:26 a.m. Oh goody, we're waking up in the middle of the night. Unintelligible. I had to pee. I'll pee in a minute. Static. Connor? On my first night, being out of my cabin gave me a strange feeling. Being left here alone was somewhat unsettling. Space to pee. Yeah! Yeah! Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold. I see somebody down there. Either that or it's like a weird pixel. Why is it being weird? I am scrolling. Yeah. I see you, bro. Yeah. Hey, guy. Wait a minute. 10 to 1. 10 to 1. It's the dude that was at the diner that had the weird stuff, like the weird I'll get it out in a second. His weird robes that had the stuff on it. I'm doing fine. I'm not really sure how to say your name. Agux? I'm just gonna say Agux. I'm doing fine. How are you? Alright. So let's put the binoculars back on the desk. Or on the floor. Back on the... Screw it. Okay, that works. Okay. Do I go back to bed now, I guess? Guess so. Let's try it. That's good to hear. Night 2. Just doing some Ironbark lookout for the stream today. Oh, good. I have coffee. I did not see what that said. My bad. I forgot to read it. Oopsie. I wish I liked coffee. I do like the view in this, though. Oh, I can take a photo? Okay. Let's do that. Let's get that with the birds in it. Yeah. Not much of a photographer. But I do like that. I would definitely be taking pictures of that. Okay. Oh, okay, so I need to take another photo. Let's do one with the towers, I guess. Okay. Again, I can appreciate the beauty of nature. I'm just not a giant fan of it. I don't like heat, like I mentioned earlier in the video. I don't like insects and other stuff like just bugging me. Not really big on that. Like I did sort of hint at, I had a lot of bad experiences with Boy Scouts and stuff growing up as a kid. I'll tell you all, any of you that may be watching, like a funny but disturbing little story. I'm just gonna trash stuff. Yay! I threw it off the tower because I said. I had in Boy Scouts.
From Tower 12. You copy?
Oh, hold on. In Boy Scouts, there were a number of times that we had like little trips and stuff we had to go on, that kind of thing. I want to get away from the music for a minute. And not only was there one time that we had a trip that involved going out and setting up tents in the middle of storms that were producing tornadoes. Like, I wish I was kidding. that was a rough story on its own. But there was an instance where we had like a weekend camping trip with all the Boy Scouts. And it was like really cold over the weekend and the like. And short version, I think it was like Saturday night, 2 nights in, because you'd go in on a Friday night. Saturday night, it dropped to like either the low teens or close to zero, like it was that cold. And I was in my tent alone, shivering. I couldn't sleep. I was so cold, shivering, everything else. And I didn't want to get out of the tent to go to the bathroom. And this is going to be kind of gross, but I didn't want to get out of the tent. I basically peed on myself to keep myself warm. Yeah. And then afterward, you know, my parents were like asking me, you know, what did you do? Why did you do that to your clothes or whatever else? And I was like, it was that bad. There was no way I could stand to go outside. No way. So if people like tell you, oh, they love the Boy Scouts, they did not have the experiences I had. Needless to say, I only did Boy Scouts for like 2 years. And the troop I was in was an awful, overall, it was an awful troop.
Tower 11, do you copy?
So enjoy that story. Copy that, Connor. What's up?
Son of a bitch.
Excuse me?
Nobody bothers to get a camping permit these days anymore. Do you have eyes on the smoke north of your position?
Smoke north. Let me have a look. I'll probably need the binoculars. Let's see. Aha. Yeah. The smoke was white, indicative of a campfire. Yep. I see it.
I need you to confirm.
Excuse me.
Do you see that smoke up north?
Yes, I see it. Let me put those back. Go back.
Spot that white smoke up north?
Yes, I see it.
Appears to be in the Lacey Trail sector, which is not a registered campsite. People like that don't bother to clean up after themselves. Fire risks are high this season. Am I checking it out?
Okay, heading north. I'll report back on it.
Stay safe out there. Don't forget to carry your bear spray in these woods, new guy.
Sure thing.
Over and out.
Oh, good. Bear spray. It was over here, right? Yep. And then I'll need the flashlight. Because I know it'll get dark by the time I get down here. Okay, so where was the smoke? Said, oh great. Oh yeah, okay, it's that way. Okay. Just want to make sure I don't go the wrong direction, get lost, anything like that. Okay, let's go. So yeah, I have not had good experiences. And really, excuse me, other than going on to the land that my grandfather, who passed away back in 2024, the land that he used to co-own with his siblings, I would go and stay with him sometimes on a little cabin that he built at 8:37 p.m. Other than that, I've never really went camping since. I followed the trail that led me to the smoke. So, if any of you happen to love nature, good. I'm happy for you. I'm glad you do. I appreciate the beauty of it, but not a fan. Why are we playing the weird string plucking? That's never a good sign in horror. I love Jen. She gives the best cranium. Violators will be cited and moved. Or hanged. Hung. That's weird. Moving on. Yep, left a campfire going. Okay. Good God, Kayla. What? Oh, good Lord. I missed a lot of text messages. Hold on, let me go back here. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Wait. Sorry, just got home. Then she gives pizza pasta bake recipe. That sounds great. You will not believe how easy this one is to throw together. Did you reach yet? Send pics when you do. Jack, are you okay? Hope everything is okay. Reply back when you see this. I'm sorry, Kay. I don't think my sector has very good service. Those are not the pictures that I took. I'm actually a very gifted photographer, and I took a picture of the sunset, I guess. Or no, or was it sunrise? Doesn't matter. In Anyway, view from my tower, smiley face, and thanks for the recipe. You might try it tonight. Okay, haven't heard anything from Mitch. Nobody nearby. That's weird. There's a radio, bunch of utensils. Machete. Canteen. Another radio. Strange. I hear whistling. Who's there? Anybody there? Okay. That's not great. That's sort of disturbing. Awesome. Oh, cool. I'm just gonna spray bear mace. So I don't need that at the moment. I had to put it out. Okay. Can I? Oh, okay. I can use this bucket. Put it out with what? Is that water? Hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's water. Oh, I thought I had to go out further into it. I guess not. Okay, got water. I'm holding it with a flashlight, which is kind of funny, but alright. Put that out. So yeah, when it comes to Boy Scouts, we learn like little basic things and everything. I remember some of the stuff we had to learn on how to build fires and everything. Kind of dumb stuff. Really, the main things I remember ever learning were like how to tie knots, which was... I don't want to say it's useless, but it wasn't anything that really pertained to me. Okay, I put that out. And can I... And I've had family in Scouts that did really great with it, and I'm happy for them. I did not. Didn't get anything out of it. Well, I mean, I guess I head back, right? The area beyond that site was closed. Okay, I guess I head back. I put the fire out. I mean, mission accomplished. Okay, let's go. I just heard a lot of like leaf rustling. So 9:07 p.m. Need to get out of there then. As I hiked back to my tower through the dark, I couldn't shake the sense that something was terribly wrong. My mind couldn't help but think what might have happened. They were abducted, I guess. Something, most likely. What they keep talking about with the... yeah, let me keep spraying the bear can't talk. Bear mace. Oh. Yeah. This one compared to the other games feels like a really slow burn. This one is very slow. I don't mind that though, like I know when it comes to like horror, a lot of people really want fast-paced and everything, and don't get me wrong. I love fast-paced horror, right? But if a story is done well and it builds dread and everything throughout, and it's engaging when it does it, I have no issue with it. And this has done a pretty good job with that. Like, I know I had to report to Connor about the vacant campsite. I know to a lot of people in the last couple of years, I've had like controversial opinions as a big horror fan, where like most new horror movies are not really my forte, and like people are entitled to feel how they want to feel, think what they want to think. But a lot of movies now are either they've either taken from something I've already seen or read, something I already know, or they're just so dull. Like, I've caught a lot of flack here and there over the last couple of years because I'm not like a fan of Robert Eggers. Any of you that are horror people, the guy that did The Witch and Nosferatu, and he's got a movie coming up called Werewolf. You know, I like Nosferatu, man. I've seen the silent movie from the what was it, like 1920, 1922? I can't remember when it was made. I would watch that one quicker. Robert Eggers' movie was boring. It was so boring. Beautiful to look at, slow as molasses. It did, and to me, it did the dread stuff well. It just didn't really do a lot for me. This stuff like this, I feel like it's doing a better job. Sorry, Robert Eggers and Eggers fans. Connor, do you copy? Hey, Connor, do you copy?
Loud and clear, new guy. I was just cooking myself some hot... Well, first, what's your status?
Talk about the campsite?
Are you kidding me?
No, I am not kidding you.
Son of a bitch. They never learn, do they?
Who are you talking about?
I'm sick of these bastards. It's unbelievable.
Has this been happening a lot?
This is the third time this month alone.
Oh boy.
Anything else you notice in those woods?
Yeah, I'm gonna mention the scream.
A scream. Must have been one of those red foxes. They sound pretty much like a screaming lady at night.
It was a manly scream.
I don't know what you're talking about, new guy, but I heard from the rangers that a lot of campers have been flocking to that area lately because of the disappearance of those 3 kids.
Excuse me. Kids went missing in that area?
About a month ago. They were hiking with their families. They went off the trail and just vanished. No trace of them since.
What happened to those kids?
We don't know. Their parents said some whistle led them off the trail. It's unbelievable.
A whistle.
Started spreading rumors that the area might be haunted by some entities. It's crazy, I know. You would think these rumors would scare people off, but apparently it's been the opposite.
Don't think they're haunted. I just think there's a bunch of creepy people or something out in the woods taking people. Probably that dude from the diner with the weird robe that I mentioned before.
Sometimes, I only wish they were true. Well, at least now you know why Mitch had to staff Tower 11 urgently.
That's unsettling.
You guy? I hope you don't believe those rumors. Do you?
I love how this response totally sounds like he's covering. Oh, absolutely not.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, thanks for staying vigilant. I gotta contact the authorities so they can take care of this commotion first thing in the morning. We can't tolerate these goons anymore.
Can't have these goons gooning. This is something else. Sorry, another tangent. Why did the word goon become what it is now? Like how Connor's using the word is how I use it, and I all the time will like get giggles from students when if I say the word goon, and it's like I know the meaning that it's used for now, and it's like that's the weird beauty of language, I guess, but it's just so annoying. Like why?
If they find them, I'll personally make sure they never set foot in this forest again.
Agreed.
You be safe, new guy. Over and out.
You two, over and out. All right. I guess I have to do a report, right? Yep. Temperature, yeah, okay. I mean, I don't think I helped. I didn't help any campers. Well, sorry. I didn't mean to close it. Okay. All right. Kayla, I will answer you in a second. I've got work to do, ma'am. 46.3. 46.3. And this looks cloudy to me. All right, so 20 again. 46.3. Jeez. Okay, so what was it? 46.3. I keep hitting the tab key, wishing it would go down, but they don't have that realism yet. All right. Reported by Jack Nelson. Nelson. Submit. Sweet. I am a good worker. Give me a bonus. Okay. Do I have to get a fire going? I'll get to that in a minute. Let me check what Kayla said. Okay. Hold on. All right. I'm so jelly of that view. By the way, look what I got home to. That does look like a really ballin' casserole. Yep. Mom made the same casserole recipe today. Nom nom hee hee. Looking at their photo makes my stomach growl. As a matter of fact, let me try that recipe now. I did not mean to rhyme. I do it all the time. Thank God those messages didn't deliver. Okay, so I guess I gotta make this. Alright, uncooked pasta, marinara, pepperoni, mozzarella cheese, diced tomatoes. Okay. Think we can do that. Casserole dish. Okay, so I need the paste. Panzati. I love how it all clumped together right there like that. Oh, okay, this is my fridge. I never looked in the fridge before. Hold on, let me look. We've got marinara. I'll get that in a minute. Drink. Milk. Looks like garden peas, tomatoes. Something that's probably also milk, or it might be milk. Ground, looks like ground beef. Pepperoni. Mozzarella. Are those sardines? Those are sardines. What is that? What is that? Oh, it's like a frozen dish thing. And potato pops. My hands were full. Well, I guess I'll just sit that there. Something beans. Is that baked beans in a weird, like tuna can? Eggs? Weird. All right. I need tomatoes. Sorry, let me stand up. I need tomatoes. I need the marinara. All right, because we're Italian in this biatch. All right. Mozzarella. Where's the pepperonis? Oh, duh! I knew I looked like right at them. Right? Isn't that it? Is that it? Yeah. All right, cool. I'm just going to leave that on the floor because I'm a slob. I don't care. All right. Put it in the oven. I'm sure that I'll have to go and get wood for the stove. I'm not going to worry about that yet, I guess.
You guy, you there?
Oh, good.
You guy, you copy?
Yeah, I'll come over there if you let me. All right. What do you want, Connor? What is it?
Just reported their ass to the authorities.
What did they say?
Don't worry. Forest Service agency will take care of it first thing in the morning.
That's relieving.
Hope they can track them down and give them peace of mind. Tell you what, I think I'm gonna hit the sack now.
You do that, pal.
I know it's been a tough day, but you're doing an excellent job up there.
Thank you, Connor. It's so nice to be wanted.
Over 12, signing off. Over and out.
Over and out. Aha. I just remember the smell of the fresh sizzling cheese. I picked it up like a psychopath without any mittens or a towel. Nah, I just picked this whole thing up with my bare hands. Oh, God. Well, I guess I'll eat. I'd like to play a game like this and they do like the Homer Simpson chewing, that kind of thing. Hell, no, 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 no. All right, man. Be a man. Eat this whole thing. I was already full. Ah, you suck. You suck. Well, I mean... Oh, I could have kept it in the refrigerator. Okay. Oh, oops. Okay. But I can't put those back. I'll just leave that. Okay. That's fine. I'm sure it's going to say it was getting cold. Thought I'd get the wood stove lit. Yep. Awesome. See the sign. I don't see anybody. This for me is the part that I would hate. I would hate nighttime having to leave that tower. Even though, yeah, you technically would be trapped, you know? Okay. Nothing too suspicious, just weird noises and weird ominous dread. Alright, put that in there. Needed to light it up, yep. And just, you know, throw gasoline like an idiot all over the place. Open, yeet. Yes, sir. Alright. I always close the boards outside before heading to bed. Oh, like what it was when I first got here and all those boards were pulled down. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Easy enough. Alright. It does give you that feeling you're being watched. I would have liked horror games like this as a kid, where it's like these games feel overall more like simulators, and kind of a mix of simulator and adventure games. Like, I'm a big adventure game fan. I grew up with the LucasArts stuff, Full Throttle, Grim Fandango, Day of the Tentacle, you know, and the ones that you couldn't really like fail most of the time. But I remember playing adventure games that were like horror oriented, and they used to scare the bejesus out of me when I was a kid, because I didn't know what to do. I would like panic when I would get, you know, helpless or whatever. And I know these games kind of have that stuff toward the end, but it's like the build up to them. I would have loved these. I mean, I'm the first 2:27 a.m. I don't remember what the first horror game I played was, but the first one that really I was woken by some feeling that caused my eyes to drift open. I'll finish in a second. Oh, great. Somebody was outside with a flashlight and they were whistling. There was something very strange about that night. There is someone walking around outside. The music stopped. Does that mean? Does that mean it's over? I mean, am I okay? Well, I didn't know what to make of it at the moment. You gonna die, Jack? The only logical thing I could think of was to contact Connor. Yeah, no. What I was saying before, I don't remember what the first horror game I ever played was as a kid. I can think of some of the earlier ones I played that were like computer games, but the first one that really had an impact on me was Resident Evil 2. That was like the first horror game that I ever played that really made an impact on me. I played it one time, didn't touch it, because I died almost immediately. And I was like, nope, 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 nope. Now it's one of my favorite games ever made. I'm actually recording footage right now for a retrospective on my YouTube channel, by the way. Be on the lookout for that. Connor, do you copy? I need to talk to you. It's urgent. They put like a weird cow skull outside of my door, bro. You there? There's something outside my door. No, it couldn't mention the skull.
Tell you what, new guy. It's probably best to ignore these kids messing around. I suspect that's what Marley got tired of.
I don't think these are kids messing around. Look, I know a lot of kids, or have worked with a lot of kids as a teacher and have seen some of the things they come up with. Most kids, a lot of teenagers are not this clever. They're not this clever. They're not going to put a skull, a deer skull or cow skull, look more like that, but with a pentagram drawn on it, bro.
These kids can be pretty creative with these pranks. They watch too many horror movies. Maybe they thought it would be funny.
That'd be the only thing that would help me, is if they took something from a horror movie, I would know exactly what it was probably, and I'd go, yeah, no, nah, man, they're not that clever. This feels like a real... some real ritual. I'll just go with that, because the other one sounds like I'm being kind of a prick to him.
Let's not get carried away, new guy. We're in the middle of nowhere. Alright, here's what we'll do. I'll send someone to check in on you tomorrow.
Yeah, you do that, bro.
For now, just lock your door, take a deep breath, and try to get some rest. We can't do much in the dark.
Okay, Connor, sure.
Before you know it.
Sure will.
Try to get some sleep, Jack. Over and out.
Good night, Connor. You useless. Connor didn't make any sense. Connor's going to be the reason I die. But there's not much else I could have done in the dark. Nope. Let's go to sleep. Yeah, seeing the time, it's a good thing that I've decided only to do this game tonight. Night 3. And I'm enjoying it. This has been fun so far. Next day I woke up not being so sure if last night was real or just a dream. Connor tried to reason it as a harmless prank by some kids. But there's something about that night that just felt darker. There's something strange happening in those woods. 8:34 p.m. Strange things are happening in the woods. Strange things. Oh, cool. Ugh. I occupied most of my days either with a simple maintenance in and around the tower, or by scanning the densities of trees all around me. My paranoia for these woods only grew faster after last night, which led me to be extra vigilant moving forward. Man, why'd you let these get so dirty? Okay, I don't like how, trying to hold... Yeah, there we go. Trying to hold the right mouse button was so difficult. Wait a minute, what? Is that a flare? That was a flare. Oh God, someone needs help. Probably someone I've got to help. Oh goody. Okay. Let's go inside, because someone must need my help. Jack Nelson to the rescue!
Hello? Is anyone there?
Is this the guy?
I need help. Please, someone answer.
Well, hold on, kid.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
I hear you loud and clear.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm lost, and I'm really starting to freak out.
Take a deep breath.
Okay.
What's going on?
I don't even know where to start. I went out to explore the area and lost track of time. And now it's dark, and I can't remember the trail back to my truck.
Oh, great.
I think I'm lost.
What is your current location?
I'm in the middle of the woods, on this trail surrounded by trees. Everything looks different at night.
Middle of the woods, trail surrounded by trees.
I thought shooting a few flare gun shots might get someone's attention, but no one's come yet. All it did was light up the trees and make everything look even scarier. I just want to find a way out of here.
Okay. Do you remember any landmarks?
I remember passing a small stream earlier.
What direction are you facing right now?
I'm walking towards west right now, because I remember walking east when I came here.
West.
Oh, thank goodness. I see it.
See what?
I'm at a trail intersection now, but I can't remember if I should take the right trail or the left to get back to the trailhead. Can you help me?
Let me scan the map and get back to you. Okay, so he said he was headed west. I have no idea what he was talking about. Where am I at? Oh, good lord.
Hello?
Kid?
Are you still there? Both of these trails seem pretty similar. I'm just so anxious about making a mistake and going further away from the road. Please help.
You're not helping, man. I was trying to see. Oh, man. I don't know. I can't tell where we're supposed to be. Looking past trailhead. Okay, wait. Tower 11. Where did I see him? Okay. I might be wrong.
I'm at a trail intersection now, but I can't remember if I should take the right trail or the left to get back to the trailhead. Can you help me?
I might be wrong.
I knew it. I thought it looked familiar. I couldn't have trusted myself with this decision. Thanks for helping me through this.
Okay, I was right. I was kind of thinking, like, when I saw the map, I thought maybe it's the left. I wasn't sure. Hope you reach back to the trailhead safely. Wait a minute.
I'm right here.
I just heard whistling. What do you mean?
I hear you. I hear your whistles.
That's not me.
What? I see you behind the trees to my right.
That's not me.
You're freaking me out.
Oh, what was the voice I used for him? Oh, yeah, kind of the goofy voice. Holy moly. You mean moly? Holy moly, what took you so long in there? I've been knocking for hours. I was asked to check in on you. What were you up to, pal? I was assisting a lost hiker. At this hour, may the Lord be merciful. Anyways, got your tower supplies here, just the usual essentials. Here you go. I feel like I'm going to pass out if I keep holding this for one more second. Shouldn't skip arm day, bro. Take supplies. I love how I'm like crouching on the floor, holding this box up, like looking up at him. What were you doing there last night? What do you mean? Up north. Why were you there? I wouldn't screw around out there, pal. I was required... Excuse me. I was required to investigate on a campfire smoke. Oh, Lord have mercy. Nasty business up there, pal. Bobcats and bears. Bobcats and bears. You be careful out there, pal. These woods aren't normal, and there's stuff out there that would love to get a piece of you. Let them try. Not to mention, you'd be quite a distance from help if anything happened. And I've got enough to keep me occupied here. Absolutely. It's a busy job. Oh, sorry. I've been hearing you've been a bit on the edge. Everything all right? I'm going to mention the skull, because if this were me, I'd be like, yeah, found a skull with a pentagram on it. Bet he's going to say, Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'd have won that bet. Did you take a photo of it before cleaning it up? No. You know it's best we don't dwell on these things, pal. Besides, we can't do anything without the evidence. Anyways, it's getting late. I better get going now. Just keep watch. Thanks for the supplies. I wonder, whatever's going on, does that guy have something to do with it? Maybe. I was too hungry. Oh, okay. I might die of starvation if I got to follow him down there. Okay, well, supplies, Kobe. I got leftover stuff, right? Aha! Yeah! Yeah! Alright. Haha, 420 because of weed. I'm just guessing. Huh. Yeah, I remember the Smokey the Bear ads as a kid. Only you can prevent forest fires. I was also part of the generation of, oh man, McGruff was he McGruff the crime dog? He was a big, like, basset hound in a trench coat. Something like that. I liked eating in bed. So do I. That's why my wife absolutely hates me. I don't want to sleep. I just want to sit. How? I gotta entertain myself, bro. Alright. That it? I was done with it. I guess I'll be somewhat civilized. Yeah. I'm guessing I've got to do my typical thing, right? Hold on. Why does it have all that stuff already filled in? Because that's strange. I filled this stuff out the day before. 56.5. 56.5. And it's still filled in? Okay, 56.5. What does that say? 26? Okay. 56.5 and 26. Alright. Oh, yeah. Reality, I would have 56.5 and 26. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so 56.5 and 26. One this time. Is it cloudy? It's not cloudy. Is it clear? Is it windy? Okay. Cool. I never really looked at the other stuff here. Alexis Thompson, Jacob Smith, Joshua Anderson, Alexander Johnson, Nicholas Clark. Okay. Cool. It was getting cold. Yeah. The only thing I will say is this aspect is getting a little bit repetitive. I mean, I get it. It's realistic because, in all fairness, like how often do we get in to where we do like repetitive things? We get in a pattern, but still, you know, I don't know. It's maybe like an offhand commentary. This is that douche from the diner. That same dead-eyed look. Didn't give me a heart attack, but it made me jump a little bit. Who are you? Let's make this guy creepy, because I'm sure he's creepy. No need to be alarmed. I'm a worker. I was just doing some routine maintenance on the radio tower over there. Thought I'd say hi. The new guy everyone's... Hi to the new guy everyone's been talking about. What's your name? Names can be deceiving. Call me Silas. Yellow. His name is Silas Yellow? Yeah, I'm not buying your stuff. I'm not being friendly. Do you usually work this late? Every Sunday. Just trying to keep the communication lines open. We must ensure that the right message reaches the right places. Wouldn't you agree? Right. I guess they mean relay. We relay information about fire sightings. Absolutely. But some fires are meant to burn, and no amount of prevention can stop them. Yeah, this guy is crazy. This guy's like part of a cult or something. Yeah, the robes, right? That's the spoiler alert. Maybe that's sort of the connection I think back to Scratch Creek. Yeah. And the fact when he said names can be deceiving, it's like, that's what's really funny in horror movies and other stuff. You'll come across a character that might be like a red herring. They're not the problem. They're not like actually contributing to what's going on. And they can do this, but then you've got a character who maybe has been a friend, but all of a sudden you realize that there's something off. It's something that they say or how they act, and it's like, do people not realize what they say comes off as weird? And I'm just saying about the names can be deceiving. Now when he says this, it's like, nah, this guy's crazy. Yeah. What do you mean? Nature has its own plans. Some things can't be controlled no matter how hard we try. Yes, like my disgust and unease in your presence. Can't control it. And sometimes disasters are just another form of cleansing. A way for the land to purify itself. So tell me, guy, what deity are you worshiping? Is it Azathoth? Is it Shub-Niggurath? Is it Cthulhu? Like, are we doing like some type of weird weird Lovecraftian deity? Or is it more like Satan? With the pentagram, probably Satan. I should get back to the tower now. Have a good night, Jack. Hope you sleep well, but remember, I never told this guy my name. I never said, hi, I'm Jack. Curiosity can lead to places You'd rather not go. Yeah, like the police! Farewell, Jack. This guy's gonna kill me, isn't he? Or do worse. The guy gave out the creepiest vibes. I'm watching you, bro. Where are you going? Where are you going, creepy? Nah, it's not letting me follow you. Invisible walls. Yeah, nah, this guy is a problem. This guy is a problem. Yep. So, there's some type of cult. Some type of cult or something. Probably thinking they're going to bring about some type of new world order. They got to burn everything to ashes. Kind of cliche at this point with how heavy we are with like cult sort of stuff, but I mean, I guess somewhat prescient because we see that stuff a lot. And I know I said stuff like a Cthulhu or Lovecraft oriented cult or whatever. I have a short story I wrote.
There's smoke coming out of your tower. Don't tell me you're not in there. New guy.
Hold on.
You there?
I have a short story I wrote about. It was during my master's degree pursuit that dealt with Lovecraftian stuff, and it had a cult involved. So I guess I'm cliche too. All right.
Copy now.
Loud and clear.
Finally. I've been trying to reach you for a while now. Where have you been?
Let's see how this goes. Ran into Silas downstairs.
Ran into who?
The guy maintaining that nearby radio tower. He doesn't know him.
Is this about yesterday?
What do you mean?
You trying to yank my chain now?
What do you mean?
That radio tower's been out of service for ages now.
Yep. Knew it.
It was closed down years ago after a lightning strike fried its systems, and its repair cost was deemed too costly. Its repair date was postponed until the next big funding, which is no time soon, according to Mitch.
I just noticed that this isn't Sony and it says Tony. Anyway. Then who did I just talk to?
Look, if what you're saying is true, it could be another one of those goons playing
Goons.
pranks on you.
He's a goon! He's gooning! He knew my name.
Knew your name? You think he's been listening?
I don't know.
Either way, disguising as a staff member is strictly forbidden according to park guidelines.
Yeah, I'm sure this guy cares.
Next time you see him, get his information, or take a photo. We need to figure this out.
Yeah, I'm sure that's really going to amount to a whole lot, Connor. Sorry. Sure.
Anyways, I'm seeing that you've already reported. I think I'm gonna hit the sack now.
Yeah, I know. I'm on top of things. Good night, Connor.
Tower 12, signing off. Over and out.
Good night, over and out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, being stalked by a cult, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, getting creeped out, yeah. Alright. Okay. I don't know how much longer. I don't know how much longer I've gotten this. Been going for almost 2 hours now. Okay. I said this was going to be a short stream. It's not really a short one, but it's okay. I do think the next stream I do, I'll probably go ahead and get Woodbury Getaway out of the way. And then I'll probably move on to some other stuff. Not sure what yet. If anybody watches this and has like any suggestions of anything they want to see, let me know. But otherwise, I'll probably just kind of choose something. Might go with like an older game, something that I'm more familiar with, maybe. Or if there's like anything, there's not really anything new coming out that I really care to stream. I don't know. Anyway, my unease was starting to grow with each passing day. So when I signed off that night, I told myself that it was just a change of environment that I needed getting used to. The strangeness I'd seen so far in those woods was not enough to cause an alarm yet. However, that would soon change. 2 nights later, 9:18 p.m. It's right.
Got a minute?
Sure.
Well, good news. Just heard from the HQ. They say we've got a new system update on the computer.
Oh, goody.
They just wanted me to let you know. They say it's an important security update.
Great.
No more snoopers, I guess.
How do I update the computer?
Well,
I can figure it out.
You, all this new technology, it's not really my thing.
No.
Dare I say it, these computers are probably going to take all our jobs one day.
How did he know?
Anyways, for now, use the console to run the new system update. I'm sure a young man like you can figure it out.
Thanks, I got it. Alright. So... Help! Okay, update. Okay. Okay. Stuff like this takes me back. 3 details. Okay. Update. Okay. Can I just type the word update? Update package code. Okay, I'm guessing it's that. Okay. 4346084. Sweet. Please enter an active line. Which one's... Okay. 5487. I'm a hacker. Oh, great. It knocked out the power. Or did something else coincidentally knock out the power? Power was out. Is that the flashlight? Oh yeah. Nothing about this is remotely... Nothing about this is remotely off. Oh God. Okay. Generator ran out of gas. Perfect. I got drenched in the rain. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care. I hear a rat. Don't care. Jeez. Even though I'll say the rain and storm in this is like really soothing. Like there's nothing like a good just thunderstorm. It was getting cold and I had to pee. I really had to pee before going back up. Oh, awesome. Okay. Oh, good. I'm going to have to hide in here later. Awesome. I bet. Marco. Oop. 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 Ooh. Alright. Jeez. I don't know. Should I leave that open? I think I'm going to leave it open. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. 1 week later. Time was flying by. Connor's generator was under maintenance, which meant I had to cover his area for the past 2 days. When there were no fires going, the only thing I do is check in on Connor twice a day. That might have been the only time I ever talked. Unless I was talking to myself. Do any of you, like, ever talk to yourselves? Like, not like kind of what I feel like I'm doing a lot of the time doing these videos, but just in general. Like, I'm an only child, so I had to do that a lot growing up, and I don't mind doing it that much, or didn't mind doing it that much. I don't do it as much anymore. It's kind of not a bad way to bounce ideas off of yourself and think things through. 2:34 a.m. A lot of people think you're crazy, though.
Another one.
Oh, great.
I know it's late, but you're gonna want to see this one, Jack.
Oh, no.
Jack? Jack? I need you to wake up. You copy?
Let's see. What's it?
Jack, you copy?
Right here, Connor.
Okay, tell you what. I don't have the energy to do this right now.
What happened?
I've been here busting my ass, working on that old piece of garbage generator. And now I'm seeing this. I'm seeing more smoke to my west. Looks like we got another camper.
Oh, great.
It appears to be in your sector. You see the campsite from your end?
Let me have a look. He said the west. Yeah, I was about to say, let me turn the flashlight off. Okay.
You know what? I don't have it in me to deal with this crap tonight. I'm gonna let you deal with this one.
Oh, thanks, Connor. Thank you.
Don't run away this time. Take their photos and IDs.
Yeah, sure, let me do that.
And if things get worse, don't hesitate to call HQ for help. Update me tomorrow morning. I'm gonna get some rest.
Yeah, you do that, Connor. Thanks for leaving everything to me, homie. Oh, good Lord. Okay, he said west. What is that? Okay, scroll and zoom. Well, yeah, it's a cult. It's a cult. I didn't know what to make of it. The little bit of Scratch Creek. Okay, wait a minute. Only thing that made sense at the time was to take evidence of it. The little bit of Scratch Creek that I remember doing with my wife, I remember seeing stuff like this. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I don't care. I don't need that. I threw it off the tower. Is taking a picture going to be a good idea? Well, I'm like... What are they doing, though? It looks like they're doing like some type of funeral. Like a Viking funeral, kind of. Oh, great. Oh, no. They're coming up here. Okay, okay, okay. Bed. Bed. So, music. I had to make a run. Oh no. Yeah, let's go. Huh? Oh no. Bathroom. Not bathroom, but porta potty, porta potty. Okay. Run. I think I go straight. I'm not going where he went. Yeah, this was the right trail. This is where we came in. Okay. Surely this has got to be the end or close to it. RV. Gotta get to... Oh, God. Gotta get to the RV. Oh, no. Jeez. Ha! Yes! 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 Ha ha! As adrenaline kicked in, I hit the gas and drove to the nearest ranger cabin. Out of breath, I radioed in to alert the HQ. Look, Jack, we all get a little stir crazy out here, Mitch answered. Oh, it was that Mitch that was on the phone. Look, Jack, we all get a little stir crazy out here, Mitch answered. Next morning, authorities allegedly ran a small investigation of the area. I'm sure they didn't find anything. That's how that always works. But of course, they met with no signs of misconduct. No one ever believed my story, dismissing it as a product of isolation. Just stick to looking out for fires, Mitch offered. However, that was the last time I ever set foot in those woods. The unease still sits heavy in my stomach. Even though many years have passed, the experience still feels... God, I'm sorry. Still feels vivid in my memory. My family thought I was making this whole thing up, which is really out of my character. But I know what I saw. Real or not, after dark, these woods can become a haven for illegal activities. Yep, whatever that was going on. It's obviously like a cult, but were they like sacrificing a body, or were they just burning it to get rid of evidence? Like, what was that? So if any of you plan on going camping soon, please be safe. Oh, okay. Yes, sir. We got through it. Got through it. Didn't die. Didn't die. Not like I did on, what was it, Carson House? Jacksepticeye. I was right. So, I like this one. I like this one. Like I said, the previous three, that I did, Home Alone was sort of, I mean, it had good ideas and everything, but it was the first game, so I will cut it slack. Norwood Hitchhike wasn't bad, but a lot of the stuff in it was kind of weird. Some of it didn't make a lot of sense. You know, namely like the disappearing coffee machine and stuff like that. It was odd. Carson House, I liked a lot, and I like this one. I like this one. This one, I would just say, is really slow. It was a really slow burn. But all in all, this one was good. And like I said in my last video, I like the stuff that I played on Scratch Creek. I still need to finish that one. I just don't like the the co-op, it's, whoop, sorry. I know I say sorry, like you guys can hear that. That's me hitting my headphone. Um, the co-op's just not quite there. Maybe they might work it out later, but I don't know. I'm just not sold on that one. Not forced co-op. Um, but anyway, so Lookout. This one was good. This one was good. So let me exit out of this. Okay. All right. So let's go. Okay. So with that, then for season 1, that simply leaves what's it called? Woodbury Getaway. I will do that one to finish up season 1 just for the sake of completion. And that one I've played because I think that one is one of my wife's favorites overall. I think she really liked that one and wanted me to play through it before. So I've got some experience with it, but it's been a little bit. And I've heard all this stuff and seen all these things with these games from the Fears to Fathom stuff to the other developer games, Tales Beyond the Tomb, Tears to Unveil. Some of them kind of blur together. So I, maybe get some details mixed up. But either way, but I'll finish that up. It might be sometime early next week. I go back to work on the 22nd for some ungodly reason. Going back that early. But as I've said before, I plan on keeping up a routine of streaming and the like, and I hope to start doing stuff through YouTube and maybe TikTok once I get enough followers and the like there as well. So I'll finish up Fears to Fathom season 1 at least for the sake of completion, and then I will start maybe some other stuff. I might look at some of the other indie games. I don't want to make my stuff just indie titles. I'd like to do some other things as well. So I've got a lot of games on Steam, on Galaxy of Games. I might look into some stuff on Itch, and I've got console games and the like. Even got like emulator stuff, old games from like PlayStation 1 and 2 and Xbox 360. There's a lot of different stuff I would just like to play through just for fun. So if anybody either here on Twitch or on YouTube, if you think of anything you want to see, just try not to make it like something that's try not to make it something that's like that be difficult to play without like a lot of like sense or sorts of stuff. Like obviously I don't care about like blood and gore and language and stuff, but things that won't get me in too much trouble. But anyway, so that's that for tonight. We got through Ironbark Lookout. We've got one left to go, and then we'll move on to some other stuff. So if you watched on Twitch, thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging out. Agux, if you're still here, thank you for popping in and chat. If you're not, then I do appreciate you popping in no matter what. But anybody else, if you popped in there on Twitch and watched, thank you. Would love to get more followers. I hope to maybe get some subscribers down the line, obviously. If you're watching on YouTube or if you're on Twitch and want to see my YouTube stuff, my name here on Twitch is the same on YouTube as well. So feel free to give me a follow there and the like. This was fun. These have been fun so far. I'm enjoying doing this. So hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you on the next one. So have a good one. Until next time.